Windmill, windmill for the land, the forever hand in hand. Take it all, live on your stride. It is kicking, voting land.
They say you don't know what you have until it's gone. Most people think of a person, or maybe a pet, but it can go other ways too. Having the ability to play a sport, being healthy enough to not feel chronic pain, to not struggle to breathe and sleep, these are all blessings. We all love to sulk and think our lives suck. And it sounds cliche to say, but our lives are inconsequentially great if we look at them with perspective. 6 months ago, I was in Korea, and I got insanely sick to the point where I felt that maybe I could die, and I felt virtually helpless. I had no friends, I couldn't speak the local language, I had bought a shitty Airbnb that probably had mold, and I had caught influenza. And with the body pain, the congestion, the nausea, the headache, the insane fever, I couldn't sleep or eat. I thought that it would be impossible to recover, that the circumstances may have been too much. All I could think of while sitting in utter agony was how I could be so awful and failing to appreciate not dealing with this. I had been traveling for months, and at this point, I never even took a deep breath and considered how lucky I was. I was autonomously free to do whatever I set my mind to. I was invincible. But that's the thing about it. We fail to capture those moments or eras of our lives, savor it, appreciate it. It's only when we hit a bottom so low, we feel absolutely hopeless. And we go, why did I squander? It's funny because at a smaller scale, you experience it. It's like you suddenly get a stuffy nose and you have to breathe through your mouth. It's like, damn, I should have appreciated breathing. But it's beyond just squander. We'll actually complain or feel down in great eras and moments in our lives, because these great moments become our baseline. Sometimes when we take a revisionist perspective of our lives, we go, those were the good times. We sulk in our moments of grandeur. So I finally recovered from my sickness, and for a while I was high off that feeling of leaving a cave of despair. Near-death experiences will do that to you. But because the sickness was so long and so brutal, the high lasted a while. But eventually I learned to forget the feeling of despair, the fear of death, and to be absent from it because it became a new normal once more. Even though I could vaguely remember my suffering, the high was gone, and I was no longer appreciating my situation of autonomy again. And then life has a funny way of getting you again. I destroy my ankle playing basketball to the point where I can't sleep due to the pain. I can't walk. The inflammation turns my whole foot purple, and I'm scrambling to see if my foot may need amputation. Maybe I was being a bit dramatic, but that brought me back to despair, misery. I sat up there and go, why didn't I appreciate being able to walk? But I'm still young, and I have no doubt when I grow old, I will sit with chronic pain, difficulty moving, lonely with no friends, and look at an old picture or video of myself and think, man, I'd give anything to go back. But the thing is, we all are back. We're living in the moment that we later will sulk about wanting to be in. So what the hell are we all doing? We owe it to our future selves to experience and live in the moment. We are not going to be young forever. The fun and high energy is finite. Some of us will never get a chance to live 50 years of good life. None of it is promised, whether that be because of health or accident. Despair is incoming. We must appreciate the lack of it. Memento mori, as the Romans used to say. Remember that you will die. We all have an inevitable fate worse than despair, death. The last thing you want yourself to do is to feel your life slipping and to have a great deep regret, a deep sadness because you didn't appreciate life. Most of us are extremely lucky, and we shouldn't neglect our opportunities. The best gift is existence itself. Let's make the best of it. And let's not also forget that it's not just our lives that are finite, but our friends and family too. And some have a head start over you. Give the people you love and appreciate some time every once in a while, because there's scarcity in that. Stop the doom scrolling for a second, send them a text, give them a call. Lord knows I'm awful at that, but I'm working on it.